who must not be named, the man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person, it's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back. Yesterday you heard from Malcolm Mitchell. He's an author and former professional football player and nationally recognized literary expert. If you missed it, though, yesterday, here's your chance to hear it again. Here's Malcolm Mitchell.
He's an author, former professional football player, and a nationally recognized literacy expert. Malcolm, great to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on. I'm excited to tell a little bit about my story, about some great resources that are out there for learning.
Absolutely. We do appreciate it. So thank you. Let's start off by telling us how your love of reading grew and why this cause is so important.
Yeah, growing up in Valdosta, Georgia, I did what most kids did in my community. I was play sports and not really and fully understand the importance of an education. Thankfully, through my athletic ability, I was awarded the opportunity to go to the University of Georgia. And in that environment, I had an opportunity to look around and kind of realize the mistake I had made. I realized that being an athlete was great. Only being an athlete was not so cool. So I really needed to find something for me to do that would help me become a better version of myself. And I stumbled upon reading. I realized that reading was the most empowering tool that I can introduce into my life. And that is what has helped me become the person I am today. And actually it helped me become the athlete that I was also.
That's great. So how has COVID-19, how has the crisis impacted early reading education and how schools are addressing this issue?
Yeah, well, we first have to understand that reading is not natural, that reading has to be taught. And there's a foundation in which allows reading the opportunity to enter a person's life. And because of COVID, and some of the challenges that came along with it, that foundation was disrupted. And we already had a learning and achievement gap that only began to widen rapidly due to COVID-19. But there are some great things that came out of this, and that's coxcampus.org. Is an organization that provides these free resources to kind of rebuild that foundation for learning. And it's a platform where teachers can go empower their students. It's a platform for families to learn with their children, and a place for children to explore in a very, very educational environment.
Great. Now, are there any examples of parents or teachers that have been successful in this unique and stressful environment?
Yes, I receive emails often through my foundation and through my works with Cox Campus that families are reading together, they are learning together, and they're being curious together. And those three things are really important for early childhood development. You know, at birth, we have over 100 billion cells ready to connect. So anything that we can do, especially together with children or with our children and students, really provides an opportunity for that connectivity.
Love it. Okay. Well, what about some tips? Any tips that you have for families, to help make working and learning from home easier?
Yes. And the best one is doing everything together. Reading together, learning together, and being curious together. Those are three great ways to foster that learning environment. I know as an advocate for reading that reading aloud is really important for children to understand the importance of reading, be comfortable with books, and get a baseline understanding of their importance. So reading together, learning together, being curious together.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Where can parents and teachers go for more information and to get these resources?
coxcampus.org is a great place to go to find these resources. I also have a foundation, readwithmalcolm.com, where we provide some resources. And I think the two combined, coxcampus.org and readwithmalcolm.com, will provide a robust opportunity for this very educational, enriched environment.
Well, Malcolm Mitchell, thank you very much for joining us today. We do appreciate it. Congratulations, and good luck with everything. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
That was Malcolm Mitchell talking about illiteracy and how it's reached crisis level during the pandemic. So
there we go.
Heard from him yesterday and today. So Joe Martone back in the studio with us.
Gorgeous day out there. 71 already.
Fantastic. My back won't allow me to go play golf.
They'll miss you there when you have a lousy game. You throw your clubs all over the place.
Hey,
not that I heard that.
Remember we talked
that.
about daylight savings time yesterday?
Yeah, spring ahead.
Spring ahead this Saturday, 2 a.m.
Yeah, right.
There was a survey done by Gallup that found in 2020, 75% of the respondents said they don't even switch their clocks anymore. They just leave them either an hour forward or on the right time. And they just leave them. They said their phones and their smartwatches switch time itself
automatically.
So yeah.
Yeah. What about your
the one in your car? I would.
You had to switch that off.
Yeah.
You have to do that. The one in your car.
So
I do 3 of them.
Have you ever ordered groceries for pickup or have them delivered to the house?
No, I heard it's pretty good.
It is. It's pretty good, but you need to make sure you order correctly.
Uh-oh. What's your order?
A man in Atlanta, Georgia, ordered from his local Kroger store.
Okay.
He had it for delivery.
Oh, for delivery.
And,
okay.
Yeah. He wanted 4 cups worth of cheese, so he wanted 1 bag of cheese.
Oh, all right.
And he was thinking, I need 4 cups for this recipe I'm making, so I get 1 bag of cheese. Well, he was thinking 4 cups while he was ordering the 1 bag of cheese.
Yeah.
He ended up ordering 4 pounds of cheese. They come in 1 pound bags. Instead of ordering 1 bag, he ordered 4 bags.
So that'll last him 2 months. So what? You can freeze cheese.
Well, he made a stink about it and tried to get the grocery store to refund his money and everything.
No, not going to happen.
Because he screwed up the order.
You know, with food, once it's delivered, it's yours. You don't take that back. Why? Because it can be tampered with. It's a one-way
There's
street.
certain things you don't return once they're yours.
Like
underwear,
swimsuits.
Yeah,
no, it's yours.
It's
yours to keep. I don't like the color. Well, then you shouldn't have bought it in the first place.
Birthdays today, Sam Donaldson, TV newsman Sam Donaldson.
Yeah.
87 today.
I was going to say, I didn't know he was still alive.
Don't worry, be happy. Bobby McFerrin,
Yeah.
71.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know he was 71 today. Yeah. And Johnny Knoxville from Jackass fame, you know, the guy who got famous by hitting himself in the
yeah,
with baseballs and everything.
Yeah.
He's made it to 50.
But he still walks funny.
He does walk funny. Hey, I'd like to thank my guest.
Talks real high.
I'd like to thank my guest today. I'd also like to thank Joe Martone for being in the studio today, and for all my listeners. We'll do this again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages.